Okay, today we are going to focus on percentage problems, and we're finding the percent. The percent's what's going to be missing in the problem. Let's review though. Part is the one that's usually after the word is. The whole amount usually comes before is. The whole amount is usually after the word of. Percent is always over top of 100 on the right side. So let's look at this problem here. 28 is what percent of 70? So to set this problem up, 28 is going to be the part because it comes before is. So 28 is going to be over here. Is what percent? Percent's what we do not know, so we're going to put the P over here. We don't know the percent. Percent's always over what though? 100 of 70. 70 is the whole amount. Okay? We can't go side to side here. We can't go up and down. So we're going to have to go 70 times P is 70P equals 20 times 100 is 28, and add the two zeros. Remember, to get P by itself, when it's this right here means multiply by P. To get P by itself means we're going to divide it by 70. So then we're going to divide this side by 70 to even it out. That leaves P over here, and then 2,800 divided by 70. Well, 70 can't go into 28. 70 can't go into 280. Well, say to yourself, 7 times what is 28? Well, 7 times 4. So then 70 times 4 is 280. And then your 0 here, so then you have to put a 0 up here. So then 28 is 40% of 70. So 40 would be your answer. And remember, when we said it's base of 10, we can go 7 times 4 is 28. 28 takes you there. So 28 is 40% of 70. Okay, now let's try this one. 12 is what percent of 40? Well, to set it up, 12 is the part. We do not know the percent amount. Percent's always over 100. Of 40. 40 is the whole amount. Now you try to do this problem. Okay, we can't go side to side. We can't go up and down. So 40P, 40 times P is 40P. 12 times 100 is 1,200. Okay, so now divide this side by, we got to get P by itself, so we're going to divide it by 40. So then we have to divide this side by 40. That cancels this out, which leaves P equals, well, 40 into 1,200. It can't go into 1. It can't go into 12. 40 goes into 123 times. So 30 would be your answer. So 12 is 30% of 40 would be your answer. Now, 120 is what percent of 400? You try this problem, you try to set it up and do it. Okay, let's look at it. 120 is what percent of 400? So 120 is the part because it's before the word is. Is what percent? We do not know the percent. Percent's always over 100. Of 44, or of 400. 400 is after the word of, so it's the whole amount. So now, 400p equals 120 times 100. Put 120 and add the two zeros. So now we divide this by 400. So we divide this by 400. So that leaves p equals, well, 400 into 120,000. 4 can't go into 1, it can't go into 12, it can't go into 120, it goes into 1,200 3 times, which is 1,200. So P equals 30%. Now let's see, 120 is 30% of 400. 120 is 30% of 400. And if you look at it, 50% of 400 is 200, right? So it makes sense that 30% could be your answer then. Okay, just in review, part usually comes before is, the whole number is usually after of, percent is always over 100 when you're solving it.